is the best surprise.
Wow, this is simply stunning.
No fighting. Where am I going to keep my jackets? Where am I going to keep my, all those stuff? There is nothing.
Light lunch of some pad thai, some fish, some watermelon salad, which was very good.
Phuket is an amazing island for the families. There's so many activities. The beaches are nice, very safe to go around.
Chef, kya le aaye? Parathe? I think wherever you go in this world, you will never be too far away from something that takes you back home. If you come from India.
So let's go for the massage.
Now?
Yeah. a.m.
An early start to your day.
Yes, started my day 12:30 in the morning. Yeah.
Always good to be early.
Not this early. But I don't mind once in a while like this if we are going on a nice holiday.
Good morning, folks, from Bengaluru Airport, Terminal 2. So it's an early start to a holiday. Finally, we've decided to take a long break, and today we're on our way to Thailand. We are going to Phuket.
Nice beach resort. We're going to chill for few days.
We're there for about 8 days.
Yeah.
It's not a couple of days.
Few days I meant.
So this plan has been on for a very long time, but finally we were able to somehow put things together and do this. Even at the nth hour we had a few issues, few challenges, but we said okay fine, let's take off once and for all.
For everybody it happens like that in the 11th hour, something or the other, comes up. You will not be ready to go, and then all plans will go haywire. And then finally whatever happens for the best.
Well, yes, whatever happens for the best indeed. The flight's at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means we had to be at the airport at 3 o'clock. But the good thing is that this is a flight that takes you directly to Phuket. So we're flying Indigo. Check-in was a breeze, immigration was fine. And of course security, with this big bag of camera gear, I always have a few challenges. But anyways, that's that. And then we got a nice cup of coffee at Starbucks just to wake us up. A good sandwich also there that we tasted. When you take this early morning flight, 6 o'clock, you've got to be up all night. But the good thing is that you're in Phuket by around 11:15. So assuming you get a bit of shut-eye on the flight, and at the airport you're able to snooze for an hour or so, you get pretty much the full day when you reach Phuket. From Bengaluru, there is only this Indigo which leaves at 6 o'clock. But I'm told from Delhi, from Mumbai, there are direct flights. So all of a sudden, Phuket's become very accessible. So we're staying in Phuket for 8 days. Typically, most people stay for about 3 or 4 days max. But we also wanted to chill out a bit. So in addition to doing things, we also want to just relax. And needless to say, as we spend time in Phuket, I'll carry the camera along. So definitely look out for our Phuket vlogs. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, perhaps now's a good time to do so. Subscribe and hit the bell notifications for Kripal Amanna vlogs, so you'll be notified each time we post a vlog.
Yeah.
Looks like we lucked out. We got this entire row to ourselves. So welcome to Phuket, guys. We are just touched down at the airport here. Small airport, very busy but very smooth, very well organized. Visa on arrival is a breeze. You basically just walk through immigration, they look at your passport, you do your biometric scan, and then they just put a stamp and you're out of there.
Absolutely no questions asked.
We are now in the van on the way to our hotel. So we're staying in a place called Karon Beach. We're staying at the Pullman Karon Beach. That's going to be home for the next 8 days here in Phuket. There's always that excitement when you go to a new destination.
Basically, it's like just chilling, breaking the monotonous lifestyle of ours. So it's nice.
Monotonous. I think most people who see from the outside may not think we have a monotonous life, but yes, we just want to break away from what we typically do. And when you come into a new environment, a new country, you're basically rethinking everything, and I think that's what Shri means. Also to get some R&R and relax. We've just arrived at our hotel at the Pullman, Karon beach. This is a 70-acre property, so really looking forward to exploring it. It's so big that your airport ride drops you off at a point and then you take a bus inside. Just checked into our hotel. We're on the 11th floor. What a view. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, they have a kitchen as well. So you can do some cooking. You can make your rasam. Huh?
Yeah. This is the best surprise.
Wow, this is simply stunning. Well, we finally got refreshed and surfaced from our room. I think this morning flight is very convenient from a landing point of view. You know, that fact that you land in Phuket at 11:15 and you've left Bengaluru only at 6:15. But the only challenge is that you lose the whole night in terms of your sleep. And that kind of makes you a bit groggy. So by the time we got to the hotel, I think it was about 1 o'clock. And then of course we were taken in completely by the room. We were completely floored. It just seems like an apartment, right? So we've kind of moved from one apartment at home to this apartment in Phuket. In fact, all our clothes have gone into the various cupboards and all of that.
No fighting. Where am I going to keep my jackets? Where am I going to keep my, all those stuff? There is nothing. There's enough and more space for the two of us.
So basically, I have some space to keep my clothes. That's what Shri is saying. So we've come to the OBC, which is the Ocean Beach Club. We had a nice light lunch of some pad thai, some fish, some watermelon salad, which was very good, by the way.
Flatbread with baby spinach.
And some flatbread as well. Now that we've eaten, we can also now feel the tiredness of the journey slowly creeps.
I just want to go sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that after eating food, right? Now that after having a nice head bath and then good lunch, now only I can think of sleep, nothing else.
Well, we just surfaced from our room after a good night's rest. We didn't realize how much we were tired after not sleeping for the whole night when on our flight here. I guess we are not as young as we used to be. There was a time when we could be up all night, but I guess now is not that. So yesterday after lunch, we kind of just crashed and then emerged only in the evening to take a small stroll and also catch a bit of a bite at the cafe down, which is Andaman's Cafe. I had a nice burger. Shri had some
Greek yogurt with all berries.
So that was a nice light sort of a supper. And this morning after a good night's rest, we are ravenously hungry. So it's also 10 o'clock in the morning, so we're a little late, but we're going to go and find a spot of breakfast. What an amazing view of this whole property. Look at this. Chef, क्या ले आए? पराठे? Just met Chef Harish here. आप Indian section देखते हो यहाँ पे? Wonderful. Thank you, Chef. I went to the breakfast table and I spotted a chef that I have met in Bengaluru years ago, Chef Harish, who looks after the Indian kitchen here. So he got some paratha and some achar. This is some chili pickle and some yogurt. You want to enjoy some? I think wherever you go in this world, you will never be too far away from something that takes you back home. If you come from India. I'm making a beginning with some fruits. That's the one thing that I enjoy in a good breakfast buffet. Fruits that are cut, diced. It takes away all the work. Some pineapple, some guava, papaya, watermelon. And some other fruit that I don't know what this is called. Looks like a jackfruit inside. It smells like a jackfruit. Ooh. Very sour. Very sour. Yeah. So Shri says here it's full of vitamin C. It's even sourer than a passion fruit. But the aroma is a bit like jackfruit, right? It's tasty but very sour and very tannic.
I'm eating my cereal with some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds, raisins.
I'm looking forward to the paratha.
I eat enough and more at home.
So looks like I'll be the one eating the paratha. The chef actually gave me no choice. The moment he saw me, spoke to me, he said, I'm going to send you some parathas. I said, sure, send it. Also saw some char siu bao in the Chinese section. Very good. Got myself a nice noodle soup, udon style rice noodles, clear broth, some chicken in there, some vegetables, topped with some burnt garlic onions, spring onions and some nampla chili, carrots, some lettuce, spring onions.
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
You select your vegetables, your protein and you give it to the chef. So he's got either a tom yum or a clear. I said tom yum will be too spicy early in the morning. Well, after a nice breakfast, we are here for coffee at Cafe Karon, and we are here with a gentleman who is responsible for us being here at the Pullman Karon
Beach.
The Pullman Phuket Karon Beach. And that's my friend Ajay Sampige. Hi.
Great welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting us to your beautiful property.
No, it's good to see people like you come over. I mean, it's a place for heaven. It's amazing destination by itself as a resort. Probably the largest, I would say, in Phuket.
Yes.
We actually have 3 Pullmans in the island. Every Pullman is unique in its own way, but this one is special because it is spread over 75 acres of land, plenty of lagoons, plenty of pools, many things to do, and great coffee for sure here. This is our hangout joint, Cafe Karon, where we typically have our morning coffee, evening bite, and another evening coffee.
So we have a connection that goes back, and Ajay is a number bengaluru huduga.
Yeah.
So you got
Bangalore, Sampige.
Ajay Sampige, so he's the general manager of this place, and coincidentally, it is his apartment,
Yeah.
which is now doubled up into a suite, and which is where we are staying. We're just enjoying our time there, Ajay.
The views are spectacular. Beautiful balcony. It's not a typical hotel where there's just small view of the ocean, but this is just like the whole ocean is looking at you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all the rooms here are decently spaced. I mean, they are 45 square meters, good balconies.
Okay.
Either you're looking at the ocean or the beautiful lagoon or the back end where the mountains, where this big Buddha sits. So there's always something for somebody, you know.
So Ajay is also our guide to Phuket and to the things that we should be doing here, especially from an Indian traveler who visits this place.
Look, I mean, the first thing when people think about Thailand is for wrong reasons or in a different perspective. Coming down to Phuket is an amazing island. There's so much more than what people think. It's for the families. There's so many activities. The beaches are nice. very safe to go around. Phuket is a big island. From one end to the other end can be 2 hours. I mean, just here, everybody is the beach and the ocean, but then there's so much more than that. It's the mountains, it's the driving around that. It's beautiful. Like at the back.
It's not like just get up in the morning and think what to do. There's so many things you can do. Plan and do.
So, which is also the reason why we've decided that we're going to be here for 7 nights, 8 nights actually.
And that's the best way to do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to rush it. It's a place where you want to really chill and enjoy.
So this is not peak monsoon season here in Phuket. I think it's before the peak monsoon. It rains every day, but it also kind of makes the weather very cool. So there is humidity, but it's very pleasant. There's a beautiful breeze that's blowing right now.
Let's go for the massage.
Now?
Yeah. Anyway, it's raining. We can't do anything much. Let's go. Come. Let's go.
Do we need to get it done?
At least I need to get it done. I think we should get it done out as well.
What?
Some facial or something.
Well, thanks to the rains, I have to subject myself to some spa treatment. So the original plan was to step out, but now it's raining. So the boss says she wants to get a massage and I need to get something too. Well, I have to subject myself now to a 30-minute, what do they call it?
Asian facial.
I'm an Asian already. I may look a little more Asian. That was a relaxing face massage. I won't tell this to the boss, but many times I think what she does is correct. So she'll have this knack for telling me what I need to get done. And of course, as men, we don't like to admit it, but she's one of those who will spot an opportunity and say, okay, fine, it's raining, let's do this. And that's what happened, right? So originally we thought we'd just kind of walk down the beach, but it was raining, and then she spotted the spa. She said, you need to do this. And believe me, I'm the last person who will go willingly into a spa, but she said, no, at least get your face thing done. And I went in reluctantly, but I must say that 30-35 minutes later, I'm feeling so good, so restored in a manner of speaking. Sometimes we don't realize this, that we need to take care of ourselves. I think to most men it doesn't come instinctively, because I think most men usually take on the role of being providers. So we don't tend to prioritize ourselves over that of family, loved ones around us. But I think every once in a while we need to do that, because if we take care of ourselves, I think we'll be able to take better care of those around us. So back in the room, while the boss has a longer treatment, I think she'll be back in the room only after 90 minutes or so. But I really feel like I'm at home here. And I think a big part of that has to do with the space. So I've got a large dining table here which doubles up also as my work desk. Yesterday I was doing some work there. We've got this large living area that's good enough to host people, to host a party. We've got a kitchen at the back, not that we're using it, with a large refrigerator. There's a balcony that skirts the entire length of the room. And then of course a very large bedroom with a large shower. And then we also have a separate powder room as well. It doesn't feel like a hotel room at all, because in a hotel, everything is makeshift, right? You know that you're there for a few days, and so everything is in that transient state. But out here, because we've been given the luxury of this large apartment of sorts, everything has found its space. So all the clothes have gone into the closets, the bags have been tucked away as well. So it just feels like a living space, a space that we will be at home for the week while we are here. And I must thank Ajay Sampige for this, for graciously accommodating us in this manner at his property. What's nice of the property are the views of the mountains behind. You can see the clouds almost rest atop the mountains, and the ocean right up front, and some of the islands too in the distance. I think ironically, the sound or the roar of the ocean has a very calming effect. And I didn't notice this until yesterday, but we also have a jacuzzi here. Not sure if we'll use it, but that's an option. It's raining, and with the wind, the rain really comes into you. So the plan for the rest of the day, well, I think the boss may want to relax after the spa treatment. So towards the evening, we'll head out, and we plan to go to Phuket Old Town. And today being a Sunday, there is a vibrant street market, a night market that happens. So I'm told a lot of food stalls and things like that. So we'll probably go there, check the scene out. I think we'll relax too much in the hotel. Now it's time to also check out what's happening outside. So folks, we just hopped into a cab. We're on our way to Thalang Street, I think, which is the Sunday night market here in Old Phuket town. So there's a range of shops there, sell everything from souvenirs to bric-a-brac, but the food is a very important part of the scene there. So we're looking forward to it. So we just hang around there for a bit, taste some of the dishes. We're just playing it entirely by ear. So out here, a convenient way to get around is to book a cab on the Grab app. Before you get here, download the app and sync up your payment details, etc. It's very convenient. Spotted some dumplings that we're going to make a start with. That's the vegetable, and then there's some shrimp in there, shrimp and chicken. Vegetable dumpling.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's the spinach dumpling. I think this has some prawn in it. I can definitely taste the prawn in this. Fantastic. Well, that's not for Shri, but she's just holding it for me. The rice has a certain sweetness to it. The flavor reminds me of that of a char siu bao. So for all of 35 baht, you get this delicious super-sized dumpling. Bacha. 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 Well, so when you come here and you will eat something delicious, don't be perturbed by the fact that you can't pronounce it, but it needs to speak to your palate, and that it surely did.
This is peanut.
And this is mung bean.
Mung bean. 2, 2, 1. Rice flour,
Huh.
peanut, and black and white thing.
Black and white sesame seeds. And this is basically steamed flour with a coconut filling.
Very nice.
So on the outside it is salty.
Yeah. Whatever the flour, coconut jaggery.
Coconut and jaggery. The rice flour, the texture of the rice flour takes a little getting used to. You're expecting it to be solid, but then it's quite gelatinous, a bit sticky and slimy.